niggas on the creep. Cause any flashbacks that happen, visions way back in G-Berg. Every single one of my home.
Afternoon baseball from the East Bay and the Oakland Coliseum. White Sox and the Oakland A's. It's Ace Baseball, and it comes your way next. Daniel Mengden is on the mound for Game 2. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough.
He's out.
At the plate, Marcus Semien. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Marcus Semien.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Fellas, these White Sox, as they enter play today, they've got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Here we go, Matty, guys. I know we're getting ready for Game 2, but yesterday, man, road trip got off to a great start. They pounded the baseball, pitched, played defense. This team comes in riding high into Game 2.
Hey,
I always say hitting's a process of elimination at the plate. I think he could go ahead and eliminate changeup. 2 in a row back-to-back. I don't think there'll be a third.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. With that, let's look at their losing streak.
You take a look at this lineup, Matty. One thing stands out, and that fact that they're at the bottom third in on-base percentage. They don't put enough pressure on the defense to be successful. Sit back, waiting on too many guys to move the ball over the fence. And sometimes that puts too much pressure on one of your boys to have to be the hero.
Batting second, the center fielder.
And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. First pitch of the at-bat. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he lays off for ball 1. And set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
You know, Kenny Jansen, Dero, he's kind of hard to figure out. Doesn't give a lot on the edges. He'll make you bring the ball into that plate.
Yeah, Dan, Kenny Jansen is definitely consistent, and he'll reward pitchers around the knees. But on the edges right there, sometimes it's hit or miss.
And he'll look at a fastball here that's close, but it's 2-1 now. Takes this the other way to right. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Nobody.
That's got to be frustrating for the pitcher right there. He's well aware of who's having great seasons and who's having the tough seasons at the plate for the opposition. This guy put him in the tough season bucket, and he just gave up a knock to him.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. On the ground to short. This could be 2. To second for 1. Throw back to Abreu. They get them both, and the side is retired. We'll move to the second inning here in Oakland with no score. At the plate, Yonder Alonso.
Leading off
lifetime in this matchup. He's a perfect
hitter.
2 for 2.
Yonder
He's taken him deep once.
Alonso.
Put a good swing on it. Here we go. Stay hot now. Let's
The
go,
pitch.
kid.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. And Dan Dero, these A's, as they begin play here this afternoon, it was another loss for them last time out, and that makes them 2-8 over their last 10 games.
Yeah, Matty, you can't win when you're giving up that many runs. The pitcher was missing over the heart of the plate, not executing down and away, not brushing back anybody, making anyone feel uncomfortable. Guys were taking huge hacks off them. And to boot, the defense was on its heels.
Three and 0 now.
Great job to be eyes lit up at the plate.
Three balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. Regroup, get his mechanics back under him, and drive something down through the strike zone. Wouldn't throw the exact same pitch right here. Might want to cheat towards one of the corners.
Right side, but it's well foul.
All right, that's when you got to tell yourself to slow down a little bit right there. Out in front on a fastball, hit it hard, but pulled it foul.
Yeah, round it, find the ball.
Base hit.
That's the way to hit the ball right there.
Dan,
Good job.
that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you can say, hey, he's going a whole calendar week with getting at least 1 base hit, so there's a lot of positives going on right now.
First delivery to him on the way. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
Hey, your pitch right here. Let's go.
Left side, but well foul.
Wait for a good one. Right guy, right spot. Come on now, kid.
Hey, like you can up there, like you can. Let's go.
The 1-2. In the dirt here. It almost had him, but he's able to make it back to first safely. Here now the 2-2.
Let's go.
Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
All right, guys, here's how the Oakland A's are lining up defensively. And, folks, I'm locking in today on Ramon Laureano. His calling card, 2018, he burst on the scene for the Oakland A's with one of the best throws I've ever seen in Anaheim, throwing an absolute rocket to first base to snag an out right there. Focus on him. I guarantee you he makes a play in this one.
Batting seven.
Next up is the sneaky pop of Nicky Delmonico. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone.
All right, one time right here.
Here comes the first pitch. Now a slider down the middle, but laid off.
Oh, he thanks his lucky stars right there getting away with that hanger. I cannot believe he didn't pull the trigger on that pitch.
Drive it right here. Come on, Biggie.
And it's quickly 0-2. No score here as we play inning number 2. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there.
Wait for your pitch up there. Hey, nice and patient. Get yours.
Ready with the 1-2. And tough fastball to lay off on 1-2, but he did, and it's 2-2 now.
Hey, let it rip one time. Need you right here.
Here now the 2-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here.
Get a good one.
Line drive to left.
Ground out.
And that'll get down for a base hit.
Take a look at this again in slow motion. He tracks this thing all the way, gets his hands quickly through the zone, and just rips it down the left field line, just how they draw it up.
Batting eighth, the right fielder, Brandon
Here you go.
Geyer.
On right here, one
Into the
time.
box,
Here we go.
Brandon Geyer. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's got the average at 285 here to start play. 8 home runs and 34 driven in.
Hey, let it rip. Let
From
it
the
rip.
stretch. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Let it fly. Let's go, right here.
The 1-1 home. It is a fastball in off the plate for a ball.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Hey, get your pitch. Stay hard up there.
Now the 2-1. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Alonso at second. Delmonico is over at first with 1 away. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
Hey, get your pitch up there. Let's go,
He's
baby.
set. Here's the 3-2. Count still full, 3-2.
Come on, big dog, stay hot.
The next 3-2. Fouled off.
Go in bed, stay hot. Here you go.
Chopped in front of
Pick
home
up the ball,
plate.
stand right here. On the bag, on the bag.
And indeed, he'll not even try as he goes to first, and that means 2 men are in scoring position now with 2 away. Stepping up now, Ryan
Batting
Cordell.
ninth,
And he's a guy
the center
looking to
fielder.
break
Hey, come
out
on
in a
now.
big
One
way.
time, right here.
Hasn't been
Cordell.
getting the results he or his club have been hoping for.
Hey, need you right here, one time. Whoa, now.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Ball 1 as the changeup misses well off the inside.
Hey, you can do it. No one better. Start it up.
Here's the 1-1. Swing, and he pops him up. Simeon into shallow center. He's got it, and they get out of the jam unscathed. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2, and we are tied 0-0. Here's Chris Davis now. And as you take a look
Leading
at the
off
splits
for the
here, he's
A's,
actually better against
designated
right-handed
hitter,
pitching this season.
Chris Davis.
No one down here.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
All right, come on now.
Now the 1-0. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Chicago White Sox. And let's take a look at catcher Wellington Castillo, putting the digits down, massaging this pitching staff through the game, and one of the above-average arms when guys try to steal on him.
At the plate, Matt Olson. He brings a rather ugly
Batting
230s batting average into this one.
Matt Olson.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well, and I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball, he's working really quick, keeping the ball down in the zone, and if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought his good stuff in this one.
At the ball.
Takes something off, but it's 1-2 now.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one, but in this situation, he was able to hold back. That's a nice take.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Batting 6th, the third baseman, Matt
So that brings up the always
Chapman.
intense Matt Chapman as he'll take a look at ball 1.
Hey,
258
plays
the
the one
average
here.
to begin play. 10 home runs and 37 RBIs. A ball and a strike to count to Matt Chapman. Bottom of the second here with no score.
2 outs here.
And he struck him out. So a fine inning here as he strikes out this side in order. A's are gone in order. We'll move to the third with no score.
Oh no, no, you don't wanna push me too far. Stay low, low, baby.
Up next for Chicago, Dan
leading off for the White Sox, the second baseman, Dan Corson.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a high strike there, 0-1.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
Still no balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, hit me a seed right here.
At the ball.
That misses, 1-2.
He's going to have to make adjustment on that slider away. He can't just make it a non-competitive pitch and allow these guys to take. He's got to start that a little bit more over the middle of the plate to get that swing and miss on the outer half.
Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball.
Make the turn, find the ball.
Up on a hop. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. So 1 gone in the inning now, and it's time for a look at the standings in the AL West. You just see where the A's find themselves entering play here today. Stepping in and ready for another shot,
batter,
Tim
number
Anderson.
7.
His career numbers in this matchup,
Tim
he's gone 2 for 5.
Anderson.
He also has 1 home run. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Right here.
Counts a ball and 2 strikes to the White Sox shortstop.
The MO of this pitcher in the early going is certainly establishing the inside part of the plate. He has been dominant. Sometimes you just got to tip your hat if a guy can effectively, consistently pitch inside like he is.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, come on, big dog, get your pitch.
Third inning, no score to this point.
Get your pitch.
Here's one that misses inside, and the counts run full now, 3-2.
With the meat of the order due up next, you can probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Now the 3-2 pitch. High and deep to right center. Laureano giving chase. He gets there, and that's the second out. Now at the plate, Jose Abreu. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Jose Abreu.
Hey, square one up. One time.
Here's the first pitch to him.
They see it, drive it. Let's go.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. 2 out, nobody on.
Here we go.
He fouls it straight back, and whoa, that almost landed in our boot.
Up there, huh?
The 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Another one sent foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Hey, you can do it. No one better. Let's go.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Here's Jurickson Profar. Comes off
leading
an
off
0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
The second baseman, Jurickson Profar.
Hey, we got no one.
First delivery to him on the way. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
Hey, all right. Here we go now.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
He's up in the zone a lot right now. Sometimes that can be effective, but I think you have to be careful with that, especially during a day game where the ball tends to carry a lot more.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. The 1-2. And another foul ball. The 1-2. Hot shot to third. Moncada fields it cleanly. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. And a look there at the standings from the AL Central as you see where the White Sox find themselves coming into today's action. One gone for the A's here in the third. And up next, the ever versatile Chad Pinder.
Chad Pinder.
Now here's the pitch. And it's fouled away. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
The lineup top to bottom looks like they have no approach or game plan whatsoever. It's like they're deciding to swing before the pitch is even coming out of the pitcher's hand.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
If you've got a good fastball going and they're not handling, keep throwing it. Right there, 3 fastballs in a row. He gone.
Batting ninth, the catcher, Josh.
Standing in now, Josh
Figley.
Figley. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 8 home runs and 23 driven in. Curveball close, but it's 1-1.
We got two.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. That's hit to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 8 in a row he's set down, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the A's. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Wellington Castillo. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Here's a pop-up now. Olsen waits on it. 1 away. Here's Yonder Alonso. 1 for 1 after a single this first time up.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Come on now, one time right here.
Swung on but fouled off to the left. Alonso, a former member of the Cleveland Indians. He was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a 1-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off season.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count.
Come on, kid, get on for us. Here we go.
The 1-2. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, great job just to be able to foul that one off. In today's game, that's what we're seeing. North-south. Pitchers want to elevate, want to get you out above the zone or below it.
And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
That was aggressive pitching and bad at bat, and I like seeing that. He showed all hard stuff until the 5th and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada.
Right
and
now.
Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen.
Let it rip, let it rip.
The windup and the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And that misses. 2-1. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. Turned on down
Come on,
the
you
line.
can beat it. You can
To
beat
his
it.
left, Olsen, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Down in order go the White Sox. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. Matt
Leading off,
Vasgersian as the Cal Berkeley product. Marcus Semien is the first to bat in the inning.
Semien.
Here we go, fellas. Let's go.
Here comes the first pitch. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul.
Hey, we got nobody.
Semien in an 0-2 hole here. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Good time now to check out the White Sox Road to the Show report as you see a pair of guys in the upper levels that have been making waves as of late. Striding in, Ramon Laureano.
Now back.
A base hit in his
Number
first
22.
trip.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this.
Here we go, guys.
Only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike. Ripped on the ground to first. Fielded by Abreu, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Settling in now, Stephen Piscotty.
Now batting,
He's 0 for
right
1
fielder.
thus far.
Stephen.
Hey, get ahead. Stay ahead right
First
there.
pitch of the at-bat. Curveball right on the black, taken for a strike.
Love that pitch right there, and he executed it perfectly. A big arcing curveball that starts at the batter's hip and then just bends onto the inside corner. A lot of hitters have a tendency to open up way too early, and they can't make good contact on that pitch.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
Nope.
And he just misses inside with the fastball there. This now is hit to second. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? You bet he does. 11 in a row set down, and the inning is over. A's are gone in order. Through 4. Still tied. 0-0. Now in the box, Nicky Delmonico.
Leading off for the White
1
Sox.
after a single his first time up.
30, Nicky Delmonico.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up.
Here we go, kid. Here we go.
Now that's popped up. And he'll lunge forward to make the catch for the first out. Ready now, Brandon Guyer. He's 0 for 1 after grounding
right
out
fielder,
in his only trip to the plate so far.
Guyer.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. And this is high, a ball and a strike. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox.
Here you go.
No contact there, and it's 1-2.
All right, let's take a step back right here. He's down 1-2, 3 fastballs in a row. There is no way he's throwing him a fourth.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
That strikeout was all about setting the hitter up with hard stuff. You can see the first 3 pitches are coming in fast, and then he slows it down on the 4th pitch, knowing the hitter is sort of conditioned for the hard stuff. Yet another way to upset a hitter's timing.
Now batting.
In now,
the
Ryan Cordell.
Ryan Cordell.
As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. 2 out, nobody on.
Hey, get a good one.
Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Just hung in there on that one.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
Fouled off.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
Count all the way full to the White Sox center fielder.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
One time.
Another full count offering on its way. And he struck him out, so he was forced to make 9 pitches that at bat, but he'll take it, and still no score.
If it's not, it may be different, still give it a shot. Against our lives, you think the signs are even, really they not. Underdogs make the way to the top.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Chris Davis.
Leading off,
comes into this at bat 0 for 1
the
in the ball
designated
game.
hitter, Chris Davis.
No one out now, no one out.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Hey, this is interesting right here. Got him down 0-2. He's been swinging the heck out of the bat. I thought they would pitch around him. He's going to have to button it up a little bit.
Here it comes, 0-2. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
He's had great command of his pitches all day. I don't mind him trying to go down right there and try and get a swing and a miss. But a nice job by the hitter to lay off that one in the dirt.
2 balls and 2 strikes, the count to Chris Davis. On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the second time today. There's our line score through the first 4.5, and these guys have basically had the bats taken right out of their hands. Just one hit to this point. That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Matt Olson.
Here's the first pitch to him. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
1-1.
Rounder down the first baseline. And that's the second out. There's our line score through the first 4.5, and these guys have basically had the bats taken right out of their hands. Just one hit to this point.
I just want to have a party.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the power hitting third baseman, Matt Chapman.
Matt Chapman.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Right there for strike 1.
2 quick outs in this inning so far, and his pitch count is really down. I think one of the keys is he's been attacking the strike zone early on, making these guys swing the bat so far in this one.
Hey, plays it first. Plays it first.
The windup and the 0-1. Laid off the bender there, but it's in for a called strike.
Unless you're willing to sell out and try and take one part of the field out of play and just work the ball up the middle the other way, it's extremely difficult when a guy's throwing this hard to stay back on a breaking ball. You either commit and be all in on a fastball or try and find a way to work the ball the other way to keep you back on the off speed.
Ready with another 0-2. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. 6th inning coming up. Still zip, zip. Now at the plate, Dan Corson. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Dan Corson.
Yeah, good rip on it, huh?
Here comes the first pitch. He sends it out to left field.
Get up,
well
hit.
Get up. Gone to lead off the inning. And good for him. Dan Corson has just launched his first major league home run. He's happy to say he's got at least one.
Well, I think that any kid who's ever dreamed about playing this game dreams exactly this. Watching the ball disappear over the fence, then circling the bases in a big league ballpark. He'll be replaying that at bat over and over in his head. And now his phone's going to blow up. He'll be calling his parents, his buddies. Everybody's going to be talking about this one.
Here comes Bob Melvin now out of the Oakland dugout, and it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. He'll wind up lasting just 5 innings.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention,
A
please.
new pitcher to tell you about
Now
now is it'll be the
pitching for the
hard-throwing Fernando Rodney
Number
that gets the
56.
nod here.
Fernando Rodney. The batter, number 7.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson, as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. His past history with Fernando Rodney, he's 1 for 4.
Hey, let her rip one time.
The windup and the 0-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. In there, a base hit.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Now batting, the first baseman.
So here's the slugging first baseman, Jose Abreu now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Anderson aboard here at first with nobody out.
Have a rip at it up there, huh?
A ball and a strike now to Jose Abreu.
Get your pitch and drive it, kid. Here you go.
And it's fouled away. Here's the 1-2. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul.
Hey, see it up and drive.
The 1-2.